recall the meeting to order.
Yeah, I'll make a motion, right? Yeah. I'll make a motion that we recall the meeting to order April 6th at 7:01 PM.
I second. I need to second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay. Does anybody have any old business? Besides John?
Yeah, it's a-
I don't have any open business. It's all new business.
All right. Then,
Continuation from, Thursday, April the 2nd.
okay,
I will circulate this. This is resolution 2025-3 for surplusing, the 1992 fire pump.
Now, have you, I guess I stopped by the fire station the other day and talked to the fire chief, and he was kind of wanting to get rid of the other truck instead of 3. So have you talked to him or,
He was in touch with me today,
okay,
and per Jason, that is the truck we want to get rid of.
okay. That's the first,
What's that one?
Jason
93?
That was maintenance, and that's what Jason said.
the 153, that's the first one we bought,
The first one.
the first truck we bought.
Oh,
It's not the one that's got the cast system on
okay.
it, it's the straight water.
One was bought in 1992. First truck the township, new truck the township. Actually, it's not. The second new truck the township that bought.
Well, fire truck, yeah, they
Yeah,
can't
bought a
count-
pickup
you
truck,
can't
Becky
count pickup
pickup.
truck, yeah.
Uh, So where do we put in the stipulation about?
That's another resolution.
Oh, cool.
Yes.
The surplus the truck first. So we'll circulate the second resolution. Keep the signature page with it. That way Bart can answer his question. And then we'll read the resolution out, so it's part of the meeting
And
for everybody. I thought I'd let you guys read everything. If I can't say Washington right, I'll let you guys read it right.
yeah, I can sign your,
you what, let me see that resolution number stuff. Make a motion, resolution. Is it 3, will be 2026 or 2026-3?
2026.
2026-3, 1992 Darley pumper, to be surplus to the Green Township Fire Board.
Second.
Moved and seconded, all in favor?
I,
Carried.
You didn't read the resolution out loud.
I didn't know I was supposed to,
Yeah. Read the resolution out loud.
or
I will read that.
I even read it. We got glasses on.
You need to.
No, I gotta read it.
The resolution they just circulated and voted on was the resolution for Green Township Advisory Board. Comes now the Green Township Advisory Board legislating authority for Green Township, Morgan County, Indiana, and hereby adopts this resolution concerning the surplus of fire apparatus. The membership of the advisory board, having considered this matter, finds it in the best interest of the township that a 1992 Darley top mount GMC 1250 GBM fire pumper apparatus be surplus, as it has surpassed its useful life to the township. Be it therefore resolved that the 1992 Darley top mount 1250 GPM pumper fire apparatus is hereby surplus. All of which is resolved this 6th day of April 2026.
That was a 1992 engine,
Yes,
resolution number.
2026-3.
Okay.
You sign this one too.
Yeah, vote on, gotta read it, vote on it first, Don.
Let John read it and then
A resolution they passed around and all members have looked at is resolution number 2026-4. A resolution of Green Township Advisory Board. Comes now the Green Township Advisory Board, the legislative authority for Green Township, Warren County, Indiana, and hereby adopts this resolution concerning the donation of a certain fire apparatus to Green Township Fire Rescue. The members of the advisory board understand that Green Township Fire Rescue will be selling the apparatus, and the advisory board recognizes the fire department will be using the funds received for fire operations. However, the advisory board is purchasing a 2025 Darley TV 515 tactical pumper, and the advisory board will be allowing the fire department to utilize the tactical pumper. Therefore, Green Township Fire Rescue shall, from the funds received from the sale of the 92 Darley top mount 1250 GPM fire pumper apparatus, use some of the proceeds to apply lettering to the apparatus, buy a tarp bed cover for the apparatus, and have emergency lights installed on the apparatus. Be it therefore resolved that one 1992 Darley top mount 1250 GPM fire pump apparatus is sold, Green Township Fire Rescue should use some of the proceeds to apply lettering to the 2025 tactical pump to purchase and install a tarp bed cover for the fire apparatus and have emergency lights installed on the fire apparatus. The balance of the proceeds shall be kept by the fire department to use towards their operation, all of which is resolved this 6th day of April 2026. And fire truck has emergency lighting on it, is anything they want to do apply in addition to it.
Yeah.
Just a note for the.
Like those lights.
scene lights.
Yeah.
Yeah. I make a motion that we accept resolution 2026-4 as read.
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Now I have a resolution for housekeeping. Resolution number 2026-5, a resolution for transfer of funds. This resolution is certified the Green Township Advisory Board, Morgan County, Indiana, mail April 6, 2026, and voted to authorize the township trustee to transfer $100,000 from the general fund to the Keene Fire Fund for utilization to purchase a fire apparatus. The trustees also authorized to transfer on or about December 20th, 2026, the amount of $100,000 from the Keene Fund back to the general fund. Okay,
Yeah.
because that gives the Keene Fund money we're getting this year that's going towards the truck is not collected yet. Keep me from putting the fund in the red, which the state board of accounts might give us a point on our demerit system for.
So
Okay,
that's gonna be transfer funds between CUME and general fund.
From the general to the Keene, and then from the Keene back to the general at the end of the year.
make a motion that we accept resolution 2026-5 as read.
I have a motion to hear a second.
I'll second. That's 100K, right?
Yes.
All in favor?
Aye.
Right. Great.
We have to get an auto pen. We keep going here.
You have any?
No.
I haven't bought a stamp for checks, I need to do that.
Should have put a stop on there.
I did.
We'll write the dollar amounts in here now, I got it.
Yeah, you're saying you're putting the dollar amount there.
Yeah.
I will prove,
That's a good
I'll
deal.
recirculate it.
I see.
Thing.
They're down.
Nothing's rushing. 3, 4, and 5.
That's what I sent out in that email.
Okay.
You can see the date and time stamp, phone number. Well, I'm sure we'll have to discuss that.
No, that's okay. Down for it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, really?
That's everything I have on the truck currently, except I would like a clarification. Billy, you had a dollar amount that you wanted to be utilized from the general fund.
You know, the 3 years worth of interest that we.
Do you implore that I use that total amount, or that I use all the King Fund money I can and then the balance come out of that? It's a matter of about $25,000 difference between the two.
Because I got 365K, 398K.
And there's 365 appropriated and 34,000 encumbered, for a total of 392. I would like to use all 392 towards the truck and the balance from the general fund.
Well,
If we need to buy any,
when will you have the 392 in there? It
it'll
won't
be
be,
December.
yeah, but the truck like we paid for. That way you're borrowing money from it.
The transfer gives me that full 392.
I mean,
Yeah.
I hate to level that down to nothing.
We can utilize, the general fund money if we're just buying the apparatus or equipment or anything. Have a balance there.
We'll have to make the, we'll have to amend that, amend,
You would have to amend your motion that was passed last meeting
yeah,
to reflect the difference because you had very specific numbers in your motion.
yeah, and I think it was
76.
170 some about 100, yeah.
The resolution stated that it's, was up to me. There was a little bit of discrepancy between what the resolution said and what the motion was. And I have it, I have a resolution from there, but I don't know if I didn't have the dollar amount that you said they have minutes to do. Yeah, if you'll read the resolution. Resolution's a little different than what your motion was.
The right page. So it's 398K I had from Cume Fund, 90K was in the rainy day fund, and 180K is what's been earned in interest. Is that correct? Total,
Well, I think it's 170.
Billy had a couple different numbers.
and then total truck price was 552,092.
I think the motion was remove $176,000 from the general fund. Then the remainder balance would be come from the Cume Fund money.
Yeah, so they're using Cume Fund money and general fund money interest earned.
Yeah.
And we've earned since 2019 till now, not this year.
We just
We
take,
had done, $205,000 interest.
Yeah, we just taking the last, I made the motion, just do the last three,
Yeah, the last 3 years, like 158 or something.
176,000 some.
And you want to know the dollar amount?
Well, I got it somewhere.
I don't know your dollar amount, but I've got a copy of the, finance.
Yeah.
I think you're looking for
I got
that.
a copy of it somewhere, yeah. We just had them, had the 3 years together, to see what was supposed to be. What my motion was in.
Did you have it on the truck?
Now,
No.
get the second, so that's, you know.
Help us up with it.
You didn't get fired as secretary?
Why?
I didn't have the exact number.
Well, he don't even have them anymore.
I had that page somewhere.
You did, take your time.
Yeah,
He's like me digging around for things.
yeah. If John's got it right there, he ought to have it,
Cause we're actually getting a,
the 170.
one of their demo trucks,
Yeah,
is that right?
176, 866, 88,
Yeah.
what I come up with.
Yeah,
So that's, I'd like to use the 398 and the balance from the general fund.
398 from the Cume, correct?
Yeah. And the balance from the general fund. For rainy day. Let me have an option to it, because it might be useful to use some of the rainy day fund money. I tried to contact the state today to get some questions answered, wasn't able to. And I don't have to write a check today, so. But with really most of them, we need something done.
now we'll have to amend, I'm going to amend that motion.
Yeah, give me some, I'm asking, give me at the trustees and one way there.
I make the motion that I'm in. Motion. Purchase the new mini pumper to use $398,000 out of the Cume fund, and the remainder balance will be come from the general fund
For rainy.
or rainy day fund.
Okay. That would have been a resolution. 03? No,
Resolution two.
02, 2026.
Yeah, the resolution doesn't read what his motion said, so.
Yeah,
Oh, okay. So we don't need to amend.
Need to amend the motion on this.
The resolution's okay.
This is on there. Freaking can.
I may even give me a balance sheet December 31st, is what the park department's got left. So they're not totally broke. I know we're broke.
Yeah, the tax statements are out, guys.
They might be, yeah, they've been out, well, Eric got his last week, but
It all depends on,
it usually takes about a week to get all mine in.
I don't know what we do on there, but. Crazy.
Yeah.
Waiting on a second?
Yeah.
Oh, I'll second it.
waiting on you to catch up.
Okay, I'm good.
Okay. And what was the motion?
To, use $398,000 out of the Cume fund money, then the remainder balance be rent out of the general fund / rainy day fund.
Okay. So it moved and seconded. All in favor,
Aye.
Thank you.
motion passed.
All I've got, well. Truck order. I've answered questions today. HJ paperwork wasn't done today. Maybe it's done tomorrow. When they get it, I'll sign all the papers. I'll know something more tomorrow about delivery. There is no longer 3 of them at West Conference for sale. There's only one.
Oh, yeah.
I'll update you there too.
Where's ours coming from?
Wisconsin.
We
There
got,
there were 3.
Washington.
Yeah, there's 3 there.
they're down to, they
There-
got
there's
the
one.
demo and one left.
There's, Of the three that were at the plant that were available, there is only one available now.
Oh, it's not one, we got one.
What do you need to do now?
Anything else you
Do
got?
we need to go into that text I received? No, I sent it to you guys. I just need to know if we need to put it on record or
I don't know.
we saw what happened and,
Nothing other than in the text, other than what she said when she was here.
yeah, it's just odd that you would contact a board member, whether it's by a text while I'm sitting here in a public
At
meeting.
7:30.
Yeah, we were still in the meeting.
Oh, yeah, we just, yeah.
So that's why I like to turn that thing down. I found it inappropriate.
Yeah,
And then at first I went, well, how the, I was like, well, our phone numbers are on the thing. So anyway,
Yeah, there's nothing you guys need to do other than disclose it like you did, so thanks for doing that. It was inappropriate, shouldn't have been done, but you did the right thing. It didn't affect any decisions you guys
No.
made. You basically disclosed it, so there's really no action.
and I'll just add it to the minutes.
Yeah.
So we had that big copy.
you can have that.
I couldn't
It's
get my,
nothing different than what she said. Sat down
No.
there at the end of the table. So
no, it was just a way, the action that was taken. All right. So will the truck will be here tomorrow?
No. Could be a couple weeks, could be a couple months.
No shit? Even on the demo?
It all depends upon fabrication schedule. They gotta make some shelves. So
Oh, okay.
so I'll know more tomorrow. They have a weekly sales meeting every Tuesday. You know, have an update. Factory knows about it. They have some
But
questions.
we don't pay until the truck's delivered.
Don't pay till it's pay time. Or interest a little bit longer.
Guys, letter went out today to the fire department concerning the fixing the bumper, so, okay, I got that in writing.
Cool.
Well, they're supposed to be notifying the board once it is, repaired,
Okay.
so. And they're supposed to repair it with the, new manufacturer's parts.
Okay.
Good.
Anything else?
I don't have anything else at this current time.
Anybody else have anything?
No, sir.
Do you want-
need to set the next meeting or wait on that?
I don't have anything currently.
August?
No,
Well,
maybe,
September?
maybe August. Budget, okay, I'll give you a little bit of information. The budget format's completely changing this year. Yes. I've attended a webinar that was over an hour long about the new budget. And the budget going from what they call budget 1.0 to 2.0. And it's supposed to be so much easier. And it's about probably 3 or 4 times the amount of data entry you have to do. But the good side to it, there is a good side, is that it's all more linked together. So if you make a mistake, it's more apt to catch a mistake than you not notice there's a mistake and then you get caught later when it can't be fixed. So that's the good side to it. The bad side to it is, it goes from being what it was to about 3 or 4 times what it was. Be done. It's supposed to be so much.
I'd
easier.
like to help, but I'm busy for that time.
So. Yeah.
Whenever that time is.
Right.
Yeah, I don't have enough hair for it anymore. I had my budget workshop, like I said, at the beginning of the meeting last week. And again, just not much they can say other than, hey, attend the workshop and stuff on the new budget. We're really excited about this. I attended one, it don't excite me, so.
Anything else?
Until budget times, they're going to actually open the new budget things, so you can go in and do a mock budget and work on it. And then erase everything. And then reopen it for actual will be, end of June, 1st of July, which is like normal. Last year, it's normally always open by the 1st of July, but actually it wasn't open until about mid-July. So we'll see if they open it on time this year. I think they actually opened it like the 14th and budget meetings actually started for people the 15th last year. And then we're keeping it for first on the list that we're doing it the day it opened. To be able to have the session the next day.
So between now and delivery of the truck and the striping and all that, you would just give us a heads up.
Give you a heads up.
We can go down and take a look at it.
Yeah, I'll give you, if we need to meet for something, I can give you a heads up.
Make a motion, we adjourn.
A second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Meeting adjourned.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
People quit catching on fire around my road. Don't forget, vote often and early.
Often, yeah.